United manager, Neil Warnock.
Before we talk Leeds United, Neil, some scenes that have dominated sort of the football agenda this week is what happened in Serbia. Tom Lees, of course, was out there and involved in that game. What was your view of what you saw, and what is the appropriate punishment, and how should they be dealt with afterwards?
Well, I think you've actually got to be there to see. I know the pictures are horrific, aren't they? Really, I think Tom got a slap in his face. Fortunately, it won't do much damage in that respect. But I think that it's no good talking about it. I mean, I think it's a bigger problem for us than it is over there. I think they just treat it as normal, countries like Serbia, and that's why, the only way to punish them is to ban them. But I don't think it will ever happen, I just don't think that FIFA have got enough about them. The paltry fines that they dish out, I mean, it's not going to deter anything, is it, really? So, I await with interest the English FA will probably get fined as much as the Serbian for not controlling the players. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, I guess at one point it might have crossed Stuart Pearce's mind whether to take the players off, given the abuse.
It's very difficult, that, I think it's one of those things that, you've got to be there at the time. I've never come across it like that, really, not in England, anyway. I don't think we have a problem in England. Not like a lot of people make out. I think there are the isolated incidents in England, but I think we deal with them quite well, if I'm honest.
Neil, as far as Leeds are concerned, obviously you've had international players out. You've had Tom out, he played half an hour. Rodolph Austin, what's the latest with him? When's he due back, and when will a decision be made?
Perhaps you'll be able to tell me. You probably know more than me. I haven't got a clue. Not spoke to him, don't know where he is. Why we get a Friday night game when in an international break, I'll never know. I know we've got to do it for TV, but it's scandalous, really, from my point of view.
So in that case, he's very unlikely to play, is it?
It's very unlikely. Well, if we see him before then, yeah. Hopefully we'll find out.
Okay. Obviously, Tom Lees, has he reported back yet? How is he?
Not seen Tom yet, no, but Tom will be okay. I mean, he's had a 24 hours rest as well, and he'll be raring to go, Tom.
I guess you've got some things to think about then, haven't you, when picking your team for this game?
Yeah, it's nice to have a few on the bench that that you can rely on and hopefully change, and we're not far off completing Ryan Hall as well. So, we've got a few options coming up which we haven't had for many weeks, and that can only augurs well for the team, really.
Is Ryan Hall a player you've been looking at for some time?
Well, I've known Ryan for many years. He was I was a big fan of his at Crystal Palace, but we had our disagreements and he went a different way, and all credit to him to come back in my thoughts. As you know, I'm one of those that tends to forgive and forget a few times, and I'm looking for a player that Ryan's got the qualities. I'm not saying whether he can do it at this level yet, but I do believe that he's got something that we haven't got in the squad, so a different option to us, when we need something else in a game, and that's what we need. We need benches where, like going back to Blackpool, where they brought Matt Phillips on and the other lad up front, and it changed the game for him, and we've got to have that.
Do you quite like the challenge, Neil, of managing a player that maybe has had some problems in the past?
Yeah, I mean, I don't, I'm not right every time, I tell the story about a lad I had, I won't mention his name, but great ability, got everything, pace, power, but a few off the field problems, and I remember saying to him, there's two ways you can go, son. You can be playing Sunday League and or you can go to the very top, or you can end up in prison, and unfortunately it was the latter one.
Well, what a chance for somebody like Ryan Hall to go from Southend to Leeds United. I mean, it's some leap, that, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah, and he's got to put his own house in order now. I think it's a great opportunity for him, but Ryan needs to get away from the south, really. I think up here he can concentrate on football and hopefully grasp the opportunity that we've given him.
And he's fast, isn't he? Brings a bit of pace.
He's got a, both sides. He can play anywhere across there, and he'll take people on for fun, and that's what I love, people that do that, go at people and take them on. It's nice to see. And the pitch at Leeds, it's a wide pitch, and I think we need people like that at times to open defences up.
Could he be involved on Friday?
Well, we haven't completed it yet, so, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
And this is with view to a permanent in January?
Yeah.
Okay. As far as your injuries are concerned as well, your two strikers, Ross McCormack and David Sommer. With Ross, is he ahead of schedule? Is he on schedule?
Well, he is walking properly, that's a plus. He's not doing any jogging or anything yet. So, I mean, I've said in my own mind, if I get him back before Christmas, I'll be quite happy, So we're coming into, the end of October. and we'll know more probably in a couple of weeks. But I don't really look too far ahead, if I'm honest. And same with David. You know, I was told that he'd be fit when I came to the club about 4 weeks after I come to the club, and that's why we didn't sign another striker, I think, at the time. But it didn't materialise, so I don't hold my hopes on David. I'll have to wait and see on that.
Okay. Any other problems? Any other fresh?
Just Tongi, obviously. Tongi with his shoulder. If there's any doubt, we won't risk Tongi. We'll just wait and see. But knowing what he's like, I know he'll want to play at Hillsborough. He's got some good memories at Hillsborough, I think, Michael. So I'm sure he'll be wanting to play if it's a possibility.
Every Leeds United game